In the world of power, wealth, and influence, there's only one rule: survive. Maximus Hartley, CEO of a multi-billion-dollar tech empire, had played the game better than anyone. He built his empire from the ground up, with ambition as sharp as a blade and a resolve that nothing could break. But what happens when the people you trust most turn against you? When betrayal comes not from an enemy, but from within your own circle? Max was about to find out. Max Hartley was a man who had everything: control, power, and the admiration of his peers. But behind the glass walls of his boardrooms, a storm was brewing. David, his closest confidant, his business partner for over a decade, was growing restless. A man who had helped Max build this empire now felt forgotten, overlooked, underappreciated. In silence, he plotted the unthinkable. One careless mistake, a leaked email, a stolen document, and Max's world was shattered. David sold Max out to a rival corporation, taking secrets that Max trusted him with. The information was worth millions, and it cost Max everything. As Max watched his empire crumble, so did his sense of self. Betrayed by the one person he thought he could trust, he began a descent he could never have anticipated. His stock plummeted, lawsuits flooded in, and the whispers of the business world were no longer filled with admiration. They were filled with mockery. Alone in his mansion, the phones ringing with bad news, Max tried to pick up the pieces. But in the world of business, there's no forgiveness, and there was no escape from the people who were lining up to take him down. Was his downfall a simple betrayal? Or had Max, in his quest for power, already planted the seeds of his destruction? Revenge. That's what he wanted. But what price would it cost? As Max hunted down those who wronged him, he faced a choice: redeem what was left of his soul, or burn it all to the ground. In the final confrontation, Max stood face to face with David, the man who had once been his brother in arms, now the architect of his ruin. The battle for control wasn't just about business anymore, it was about reclaiming his identity. But in that moment, Max had to ask himself, what had it all been for? Power, money, or something more? In the end, Max learned the hard way. Trust is the one thing you can never rebuild. Not in business, not in life. And sometimes the cost of ambition is higher than you ever imagined. The question is, when the empire falls, what do you have left to rebuild?